Alright, we got some WWE things to talk about. Instead of doing 3 separate videos, we're going to just do one, try to knock them out, boom, boom, boom. First one. I guess people were upset because the New Day wore some Kenta cloth on SmackDown Live. So that's a Pan-African pattern, color, style. And I saw it and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, so they're wearing Kenta. That's fine. I saw no reason to make a deal out of it because, you know what, they went to the ring, they still did their same shtick. They ate pancakes, they made jokes about pancakes. They were still entertaining. Nothing about what they wore directly impacted what it is that they did. These are people who've also worn like bright pink, bright blue, like baby blue, and unicorns. I mean, you're growing, you can wear a unicorn and not be a brony. Even though I think Xavier is a brony, which is cool. You know, hey, Up, Down, Down, it's a fun channel. He's in the nerdy things. I'm pretty sure there's all jazz about Black Panther coming out. It's Black History Month. So they decided to celebrate their shared heritage. I don't get the big deal. The people complain about it on Twitter, that's the worst thing that went on is they came out in a different color of outfit. Somebody can complain on Twitter. I mean, I was more upset when they had the weird creepy ice cream cone things. Because, you know, my daughter likes ice cream. She likes wrestling. I can't get the ice cream cone shirt from the New Day because it looks creepy. But, you know, they wear Kenta cloth. Oh, it's not black nationalism. Do they believe in black excellence? Yes. And you know what? They are 3 college-educated entertainers who make a ton of money, who are positive influences, who are positive role models. Did they have some concerns where they had the more kind of like Baptist-style gospel gimmick? Yes. Because that felt really out of place. Initially, they were like a Nation Domination reboot. Could have worked. Now they're one of the most entertaining groups that the E has. And they can do anything. It doesn't matter how they dress. It does not impact who they are as performers. Who they are is amazing. If anything, maybe Big E should wear a little bit longer trunks. Just saying. I watched the video of them training with Carmella. And all I can say is, Big E, I don't want to see medium E hanging out. Just make sure you're covered. That's it. They're entertaining. Crowd digs them. They've got carte blanche. They are great at what they do. If you're going to complain about the fact that they wore Pan-Africanism ring gear, I just think that's weird that they're shilling pancakes. They went from cereal to pancakes. I will say I absolutely love them when Sheldon Evans went, we need pancakes, we need waffles. That's right, waffle represent. You mean it crisscross. Holds the syrup better. It's crispy on the outside, soft delicious on the inside. Pancake. Pancakes just soft, man. Alright, so there's that one. That's done. Rich Swann and WWE come to a mutual agreement. He's done with the company. They did wish him well in his future endeavors. As you know, in December of 2017, he had the domestic abuse incident. He's been suspended ever since. Charges have been dropped. Does not mean that he's innocent. His charges have been dropped. So from a logical standpoint, you know, it might have been one of those, he needs time to sort himself out. Doesn't want to do it while he's with the E. He's done a great job in the past of people going, I need help, I need therapy, I need rehab. And if the E goes, you know what? Yes. Let us help you. Let us get you the counseling you need, the rehab you need, the therapy you need, whatever. Would it be great for Rich Swann to take some time away, get himself straightened out, whatever issues he's dealing with? You know, thoughts, prayers, you know, get yourself right. And then when you come back, you're super talented. If you've got problems at home, if you got other things to deal with, fix that. I'd rather Rich Swann, the person, have no issues than have Rich Swann be on TV and then have problems at home. At the end of the day, the performers are still human. I would value the life of the human more than the career of the performer. And they're going to start dual branding pay-per-views? No problem with that. Chicago, Money in the Bank. I'm planning to get tickets for me and my wife. My wife and I, sorry, poor grammar. As well as TakeOver before that. It's going to be sick. I've never seen a Bray Wyatt enter an arena or Shinsuke Nakamura. I have a feeling they might be involved in a ladder match or some part of that match, which is going to be awesome. Downside, if every single pay-per-view is now dual branded, not a problem with that, as long as, I don't want everyone to be Universal Championship, WWE Championship. If they did WWE Championship for one and then Universal for the next one, they kind of flip-flop back and forth. But then just do matches from both cards, not try to do a fully homogenous group. It might work. The other side is they mentioned about going longer. No. 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 And oh no. The Royal Rumble was over 4 hours. Within the pre-show matches, I didn't watch them. I don't have like a limited time on Sunday to watch wrestling. TakeOver does it all like in 2.5 hours. They do less matches, they do quality matches. We don't need to see a 1 to 2 hour pre-show followed by a 3.5 to 4 hour potential overrun pay-per-view. No. No. If you need the pre-show to get other matches on the card, that's fine. But we don't need every event to be 4 hours. You know what happens? The crowd seems kind of dead. The crowd is dead. Watch last year's WrestleMania. The crowd's hot for a lot of it, but you can tell there are moments and they're like, we started finding it for the pre-show. Yeah, we were here before the pre-show. Alright. I got here an hour before the pre-show, so I've been here 3 hours before the event started. The event's over 4 hours. Alright. So by the time hour like 5 hits, I don't care what you're doing. 5 hours into an event, you're getting tired. 6 hours into an event, you're getting tired. 7 hours into an event, you're getting exhausted. Now you're 8 hours past from when you arrived, trying to get into your car, trying to drive back to your hotel. At this rate, they might as well just find arenas where the seats become, couches. So you can just be like, man, how's this match going? Dude, I'm gonna throw on the headphones. I'm gonna take a nap during this match, and then I'll wake back up for the main event. Or it's like, man, people can check off on these matches. Yes. Because if I know I've got another hour and a half to get through, I'm not going to be like, nuts for everything. I'm going to have to save it and be like, that's cool, yeah. This is awesome. Yeah, I get into it like, I got to save my voice and my energy for the main events. Or it's going to be like, that match is awesome. Now, that's what I cared about. I'm going to go to my car. I'm going to start driving. The E needs to figure out a way how to do quality events and not make every single event like 9 hours long. What they might do? Maybe tone down on some of the packages. I know the reason why I do those is to get the crowd some time to kind of catch their breath. Do matches that are good. Do storylines that make people care about the matches. Because a good match works well. A great story makes a great match even better. Don't just constantly use the exact same stuff repeatedly. SmackDown did a great job last year, and they began actually to multi-layer in people. When you took two people who were feuding, and you kind of had them stagger against their opponents for a little bit. Maybe do a tag match, stagger their opponents the next week. If the E's run low on ideas, they've got some pretty easy ones to pull from. You've got Money in the Bank. Works well. It's an easy thing to do. You do qualifying matches, you got two big ladder matches, boom, that's like half your pay-per-view right there. Throw in some title matches, you're done. Royal Rumble. Easiest one in the world to book. You do booking angles to get people into it. You've got your main titles being defended. That's it. That's a premature event. Bring back King of the Ring. It's a tournament. Are you thinking about tournament? If you do an 8-person tournament at the event, it's 7 matches. If you decide to do, you decide to do the 8-person matches spread out, so you've done your final 4, you get 3 matches. Boom. There you go. You build storylines going into it. Some people might lose. The person you lose to, if that person loses later, like, oh, I could have won had I beaten you. You use that and you make an actual story. It's also a big fan of Battle Bowl, Lethal Lottery, which is the same thing, but you did tag teams. You do random tag teams. Are you trying to tell me that seeing how a team of, I don't know, Shelton Benjamin with an Uso taking on, I don't know, we'll say Aiden Nation and Kofi Kingston? Wouldn't be interesting? Or you two guys don't like each other, which is what made most of these work. Let's say you ended up having Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. Two guys who don't get along. Or a guy who really wants to win it. But you know what? King of the Ring, for some people, they haven't won it. Maybe you put Orton with somebody, it's like, so who'd you get? What's wrong, Orton? I had Zack Ryder. Or team of like Orton and Mojo. Mojo can do a lot of the early work, tag in Orton, Orton RKO, crowd's happy. Move on. Your final match is the tag team facing itself. Then all of a sudden for that match, it's, you want to win the match, but you want to also wear down your partner. So that way then when you go to your match against them, they're beaten down. Boom, simple, easy. I mean, those events allow you to go, okay, we're going to do this. It's going to take a decent amount of stuff going on. It'll fill up a portion of the show. We can focus on these other portions of the show. It makes it a lot easier to do. Why people love New Japan? New Japan does a ton of tournaments. It allows you to go, here's my big story. Here are my smaller stories going into the tournament. Maybe these two guys fight in the tournament. Continues their story. Maybe two guys who were kind of friends during the tournament. One of them loses. Guy loses the next round. It's like, oh, I beat so-and-so, but I lost you, you lost. I mean, it's easy. It writes itself. Why is 205 Live fun now? It's a tournament. Why people like the Mignon Classic? It's a tournament. You say, here's the person, here's what you're fighting for, fight. The matches have consequences. They have stakes. Super easy. Easy to get people invested in the characters. Invested in the outcome. Now all of a sudden a match that's, it's good. Good match with a great story. Feels like a better match. Boom.